What is going on, guys and girls? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on global company mods per very popular request. I've been getting a lot of requests about these global company mods, which I understand because they're really cool mods nonetheless. Subscribe to the channel here if you haven't already, ladies and gentlemen, and smash that like button for me. Also, make sure you click the bell and click all so that you know when I post new content and when I go live, as we do go live every Friday over here at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Today we're going to be going over the first couple of mods. There's going to be a lot of tutorials in this series, okay? So the first couple of mods we're going to be going over is the base global company mod there on your left and the global company icons on your right. Now, the way you get these, okay, you have to have, now keep in mind, you have to have that base mod, okay? You want to go down to mods. Go to mods in your menu, go down to mods, and then you want to tap the space bar to search, and you just want to simply type in global, okay? Well, don't spell it like I did. Global, click enter, and it's going to bring up all of this is all of your global company mods that are in the game, okay? Now, before anybody says, where's the link for it, man? You don't need a link for this because the current version of Farming Simulator 19 has all the global company mods. Now keep in mind, these mods will only be for PC and Mac players only. No console, okay? You can't use these on console. I'm sorry, guys, but it's only for PC and Mac only, okay? Now, with that being said, make sure, guys, you go here where my little mouse is on the base mod. You need the base mod to run the other ones. If you do not have this base mod installed, you cannot run the other mods. It's just going to be useless installing them. So make sure you install this one first. All right, make sure you install this. And then you also want to install the global company add icons right here. All right. And that's the two we're going to be going over. Now, as you can see, guys, you kind of see where this is all going. But there is a lot more to it that I'm going to be talking about. So let's back out. And then we're going to go into the game here. Let me go over to my map. And now, when you select your map, all right, after you've installed the mods, okay, and this is for any mod. Anytime you install a new mod, okay, you're going to click on your map. Make sure you always deselect all and select all, because when you install a new mod and you come to this screen right here, that mod by default will automatically not be selected. So if it's not selected, it's not going to work in the game. All right, so make sure you deselect all and select all, and then we're going to start the game. I hope you guys enjoying the content. I hope you guys are having a great week so far, and that you all are happy and where you want to be in life. So we're going to be on Ravenport, guys. And I'm going to kind of show you, we're going to spawn up to where my own land is, because we do, okay, so we're right here. All right, so there is a few reasons why I have this in here. Now, let me go ahead and let me do this, and let me deactivate everything. Okay, so first of all, the way that you're going to access the menu that I just accessed is going to be left control G. Now, the first thing we're going to talk about is right here, your factories. Anything you have through global company is like, as far as factories go, are going to be right here, and they're going to show up as blue dots. So if you have like the beehive, if you have you know, the sawmill factory, anything like that, only through global company though, will be in here and show up as a blue dot on the map. Okay, on over to the next one. This is going to be also global company dynamic storages. So anything you have through global company with dynamic storages, such as hay, straw, anything like that, hay bales and straw bales, is also going to show up here. All right. Next one is, this is just going to be kind of some error messages that show up for your global company mods. This is really nothing that you need to worry about. On over to the settings gear. Now, this is going to be everything we're going to be talking about today. Okay. So the current version of global company is going to be 1.7.1.0, and the current icon version is going to be 1.2.0.0. Okay. Now, remember that we're just going to be talking about the base mod to kind of build off of that. And the first thing that we are going to be going into today is going to be our extended placeables. So let me show you what happens before we activate this, okay? Because you just click it like that to activate it. But I'm going to show you kind of what this does, all right? So I'm going to go and grab a placeable here real quick, all right? And I'm just going to grab the vehicle workshop. Okay, so if you'll notice right here where we own the land, we can place it down, okay? Now, if we go over here to where we don't own the land, okay, it says you don't own the land, we cannot place it. Now, if I want to place it down land I own, I can do something like this. I can also go over and do something like this, but they have to be so many feet apart, right? You can't like do anything crazy like this. Now, if we exit out and we hit that left control G, and we now activate extended placeables and then escape, exit back out, and then we go grab a placeable again. Now you can also place things on land that you don't own. And not only that, you can go like this, and you can place them pretty close together. Not that you would want to do something like this, just for an example, guys. I'm just showing you, and I am destroying this field, right? But you can place them like really close together, and that's what a lot of people use this mod for, is just put things really close together. But you guys get the gist of what I'm saying here. But just make sure that you know, like I said, you can place it as long as it's activated. You can put placeables on land, like I said, all day long that you do not own, as you guys can see. And I will show you that I do not own the land, so you guys know that I'm not BSing you. All right, so if I hit the X here, you're going to see that we only own the biogas plant. We don't own 7. We do not own anything else, just the biogas plant, okay? So with that being said, let's go back into our menu. The next is going to be show object info, okay? Now, if we walk up to this hay bale right here, okay, you've noticed that there you don't see anything popping up. Nothing's popping up. Let me speed my guy up just a tad bit. Walk up here, nothing's popping up. Nothing's popping up. Now we pull that menu back up, left control G, and click on show object info, and then escape. Now, if you'll notice, when we walk up to this fertilizer, it shows us how much is in there and what type it is, and it says owner my farm, okay? So, and if we walk up to this one right here, same thing. It's going to tell you that it's wool. It's got 1,000 liters, and straw bale's going to be 4,000, I believe. Come on, you got to get it right on. There we go, 4,000 liters of straw. It's got to be in. It's got to be like right there. We go. It's got to be in a certain spot, man. It's really weird how it works sometimes. So 4,000 liters of straw. You guys get what I'm saying with how the show object info works. And moving on to the next thing here, guys, is going to be horse helper, $300 a day. Now, I'm not really going to demonstrate this, but I am going to tell you about this mod and what it does. So, pretty much what horse helper does is what it says right there. Horse helper, 300 horse day. So, horse helper raises the value of your horses without you having to ride them. So, pretty much each horse that you own has to be ridden 5 minutes per day. Now, that is in real time, not game time. 5 minutes in real time per day, each horse, okay? Now, if you have, let's say, 8 horses and you ride them all for 5 minutes a day, that is 40 minutes for 8 horses, okay? Now, the thing with this mod is you do not have to no longer ride the horses. You don't have to ride them yourself. But what the game does is it's so to speak, it hires a trainer to train your horses for you. They come in and they ride the horses for you. They train them, not literally, but, you know, by AI compatibility, if you will. It rides a horse, and then every day at around 11 p.m. or 2,300 hours, the game will charge you $300 per horse, okay, or per trainer. Now, if you have 8 horses, that's going to be $300. It's going to be $2,400 for 8 horses, okay? So just kind of like, just keep that in mind, all right? Now, next thing is going to be activate more trees. Again, this will be something I won't demonstrate, but I will talk to you about. I will tell you about what it is. Activate more trees. You can basically put trees anywhere you want on the map. I believe even in the concrete if you want to, which I don't know why anybody want to do that. I'm just telling you what you can do with this mod, okay? But now I want you guys to keep in mind that if you go to a map like, say, the forestry map, where there's a lot of trees, a lot of times them maps will be tree capped out. And what I mean by that is there are so many trees on some of those forestry maps that the map will literally not allow you to place any more trees down. So keep that in mind when you're using this, that sometimes it's not going to work on forestry maps, and it may not work on all maps at all. Just bear that in mind, guys, okay? So moving on to activate cut bales. All right, so now what this does, we're going to escape out before we activate it. Now, let me drop a couple more bales right here. I'm going to drop like one more right here. We're going to do a square. We're going to do hay, and then we're going to move over to this side, and I'm going to put one more right here. We're going to do grass right there, okay? So, now, activate cut bales. Now, what this does allows you to tip your bales to the ground. So, in other words, if you walk up, you click it, nothing happens. You walk up this way, nothing happens. It allows you to break your hay, grass, silage down, whatever you want. Now, this works for hay, silage, grass, anything you have, it works for it. And that machine is extremely loud. I probably should have picked a different spot to do this. But if you walk up to here and you click right-click on the mouse, nothing happens. Now, if we go back into our menu, left Control G, and click on Activate Cut Bells, and then go back out, when you walk up to the bell this time, you're going to notice in your window there, you should see something that says click bells. If I can get it to pop up, it's not going to pop up. But if you walk up and you right click on the mouse, you got to hit that certain trigger, man. You got to hit that. Let's try the straw bell. Let's try the straw bell here. So I also want you guys to keep in mind that activate cut bells a lot of times will interfere with some of the easy development controls, which what you guys see right here. A lot of times, certain mods in here that we turn on, deactivate, or activate will intervene with the activate cut bells, which means it will not allow you to cut the bells down. But with that being said, just keep in mind, guys, you can cut these bells. It just all depends on really what map you're on and what you're using in your easy development controls. You guys can see it is not letting me cut the bell right now, okay? So I'm trying to figure out what it might be real quick because I've had this issue before, but it's only with easy development commands that this mod conflicts with, okay? Also, make sure that with the bells, that if you want to cut them, make sure that you do own the land, okay? You have to own the land, okay, that the bell is on. So I'm trying to figure out what it might be here that might be causing. All right, guys, so I did want to edit into the video here a little bit and show you guys that this cut bells actually does work, okay? I just wanted to show you the activate cut bells does work. If you walk up to it, I am on a different map here, and if you notice up here in my window, it says cut bell, right click, just cut it, tips it to the ground just like that. So I'm not too sure why it wouldn't cut it a while ago or whatnot, but let me see if it'll actually do it again. Let me drop another one. And let's walk up and try to do it one more time. And there you go. It's going to cut the bell. So there you go, guys. I just wanted to show y'all that real quick. Next thing we're going to go into, guys, is the global company icons. Now, if you pull up your map, you'll notice over here now that all of these icons are no longer black and white. They are filled in with color and the proper fruit type. So, for example, your wheat, your barley, your oats, your cotton, canola, all the way down to sugarcane, okay? Also, if you go over to prices right here, you will also see that these are filled in as well. All right, now this doesn't only work for, see how there's all the crop, all the fruit types. There's your manure right here, your straw, your hay, your grass, your silage, and all that good stuff. So it does color everything in and make it way more realistic and a lot better. Now, if I grab a horse, not a horse pen, we will grab a small chicken coop, okay? So I want to make sure I put this somewhere where I know where it's going to be at. We're just going to put the chicken coop, say, where do I have them bells at? Right there. So we're going to put the chicken coop, say, like, we're going to put it, say, like, right here. All right, we're going to put it right there. All right, and then I'm going to exit out, and we're going to skip around the side here real quick to the chicken coop. Now, also, guys, make sure. Now, if you go into the menu here, the animal menu, you will notice that your chickens have now got icons that are filled in. Now, this works the same for chickens, sheep, pigs, horses, cattle, everything. This is what the global company icons do. So it's actually pretty cool. But that is going to be it for this tutorial, guys. Also, I did want to make sure that you guys did know this, that when you're using that horse helper, you have to make sure your horses are, of course, obviously fed and watered, so that they're getting their full production from the trainer. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be it for this tutorial. If you guys did enjoy it and it did help you out, be sure to subscribe, like the video, and click that bell and click all so you know exactly when I post new content and when I go live, guys, as I do go live every Friday at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time and 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. With that being said, guys and girls, I love y'all so much. Until next time, this is CJ Farms, and one crop at a time, we are helping America grow. I will see you all in the next video.